Morning, guys. I just wanted to show you. This is living the life with Zach and Cody. Okay. Do I have rats? I do not have rats in my home. Oh, and not just this, but this. I mean, I looked and I don't have any rats. They're nowhere to be found. So it must be these guys. Bad boys. You guys made a mess. Look, if I grab a piece, they'll know. They will know. What is this? What is this? Why are the tails still wagging? You're in trouble. You're in trouble. What is this, Charlie? What is this, Koopy? They're just way too cute. Like, can they not? Because then they don't get in trouble. Okay, so I just finished cutting up some papaya. If you guys don't like papaya, you're missing out. It's so good. Super good for your digestion as well. I wasn't really feeling breakfast today, so I haven't had any breakfast. Except this papaya. Last night was absolutely horrible, so I had an afternoon gym session. I went later in the day. Normally I like to go in the mornings and just get it out of the way, and that wasn't the case yesterday, so I had an afternoon gym session, which is fine. I took pre-workout because it was leg day and I needed that little bit of extra boost, because going at 5 p.m. when it's pitch black outside and it feels like it's 10 o'clock is very unmotivating. And so I just needed a little bit of pump. So I took pre-workout and I'm like, okay, I'm taking it pretty early, so it shouldn't keep me up all night. Wrong. It kept me up all freaking night. And I just remember laying there and like with my eyes closed, and like I was in a very deep resting period, but I was awake. I was literally tossing and turning until like 2 in the morning. I didn't even want to look at the clock because I knew it had been a good while. I was just exhausted. I slept in a little bit today, and yeah, I'm just taking it really slow this morning and trying to gain my energy back. But I do feel a little better that I slept in. Meanwhile, I am going to go and start editing yesterday's video so that can go up later tonight. So I might have a later upload for today. The gloominess is getting to me. There's not really much going on, to be honest. It's so boring. It's so gloomy and freezing out. Like, I just can't. Let me just stop complaining because things are good. I should be grateful. So while my pasta water is boiling, I'm going to be cutting an onion. I am like the worst at cutting things. Sometimes I lie to myself and I think I'm like really good at cutting things, but that is false. I feel like I don't talk too much about myself, or why am I doing this? Why am I doing YouTube, right? And I was just kind of thinking about it because sometimes I do have people asking me like, oh, why are you doing it? You know, you don't really have a big following, or I don't know. I feel like that's kind of been a topic that's come up lately in my life. This past month is why I am doing social media, specifically YouTube. I feel like YouTube is where I really want to grow a community, if you will. I just feel like I really like connecting with humans and finding my crowd, I should say, because I know that not everyone's going to like me. I'm not always going to be someone's cup of tea, and I'm so sorry if this is cringing you how I'm cutting my onion. I just kind of suck at it, okay? The reason why I feel like it's been a topic that's come up lately is because there are people in my life that don't believe in what I want to do. They basically think I'm like a joke for this, to be honest, to be quite frank. Let's just put it that way. And I'm not gonna lie and say that it didn't get to me and that I don't care, because it did. You know, to a certain extent, I'm human and I have feelings, and I also feel like, since I am such a words of affirmation person and I receive love very heavily through words, I feel like things that people say can really affect me, whether they are good things or negative things, either or. It kind of got to me a little bit, and these past 2 weeks, I've just been trying to not think about it and really think to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I doing something that isn't giving any compensation? My channel isn't like, doesn't have a lot of engagement right now. Obviously, I feel like my channel is still pretty small and I don't really have as much engagement. But one thing I will say is that I enjoy doing it, and I know that there's people watching, whether it's one person or 10 people watching, there's still people watching, and the thought of that makes me very, very happy. It makes me think like, okay, these people are interested in me and interested in what I'm doing. And so I basically had to come to the root of why. I am such a huge like dreamer. I am such a big dreamer. I dream big. I shoot for the stars. Like, I have always been that way. My mom has always told my brothers and I, like, you can do whatever you set your mind to. You can have whatever you set your mind to. As long as you're really passionate about it and continue to fight for that and not let people get in your way. I'm crying. I'm getting emotional. I'm kidding, no I'm not, but I really am crying because these onions are killing me. But yeah, I just wanted to like say, for whoever is watching, and if you don't have any support in your life whatsoever, oh my god, it's snowing outside. If you don't have any support, I want to be that person to tell you to keep doing what you believe in, keep doing what you love and what you're passionate about. And if you have a vision, if you have a dream, just know that it is 1001% possible for it to happen and for it to come into fruition. You just have to keep pushing, keep believing in you, in your heart, and stay true to yourself. That's one thing, is always stay true to yourself. Don't let your successes or anything like that get in the way of who you are. I am going to continue doing YouTube because I want to connect with people that are like me, that are like-minded like me, that want to have a friend in me, because I want to have a friend in you guys, whoever is watching. And so that's basically my purpose for wanting to do YouTube, and why I want to continue doing YouTube, whether it fails or, you know, succeeds. So I just kind of wanted to vent that out a little bit and put that out into the world, whether someone is listening or not. This is kind of like, I guess, a little diary, if you will, of the way that I'm feeling and what's been going on. Alright guys, so my boyfriend doesn't like my dinner, so we're this is the reality of things. This is what we're eating. I won't show you because you're shirtless. Right? You don't like my food?
No, because you use that I don't know, that Classico pasta sauce, and it was not good.
I want this slice.
It's because the pasta, he said that the pasta sauce was not flavorful, because we already had that pasta sauce and I just kind of wanted to get rid of it, but I didn't want to throw it out, so I used it and it was kind of bland. So he's just gonna be having that for lunch.
Yay! Looking forward to fucking bland pasta for the next week.
So yeah, pizza for dinner. That's the reality that YouTube doesn't like to show. You guys, my heart is broken. So we just finished eating dinner and laid on the couch for a little bit, for I want to say maybe like an hour, just to let the food settle. And we had 1 episode and a half of Money Heist left. Are you guys the type of people that get attached to a show? Because I am. I'm the type of person that cries in a show, like for a show, when it ends, or when things don't end the way that I wanted to. Except I didn't do it because Pablo's gonna judge me. Our, what is it, camera system?
Ring. So, yeah.
They alerted us.
So let them read the fucking caption here. Which, by the way, I don't know when the fuck American Eagle started delivering clothing. That seems weird to me.
Yeah, I've never.
So American Eagle is delivering a
Play the video.
package. There we go, scanning the package. Just another Tuesday evening. Delivering on his phone. Busy getting that delivery confirmation going. Out we go. And there goes the nice mailbox. That's one of those ones with a brick around it too.
Yeah, so they had to have made it. You think they made it?
Oh, you have to.
They don't just...
No, they had to have like a...
Someone make it?
Probably handyman came out there.
He just drove off.
Yep, there he goes. He says, well, they got their package and that was my job, so here I go.
I just got out of the shower. And as did Pablo. But I wanted to start a very serious series called Living Life with a 5-year-old. Hence, my boyfriend, the 28-year-old. You know why? I left the dirty hamper, the dirty clothes hamper right next to the bathroom. Because he likes to do this once he gets off work. He throws all his clothes off, leaves it in a corner. And same thing when he showers, leaves it on the floor. What does he do? He left it on the floor. Even though there's a very evident dirty clothes hamper right next to the bathroom door. So, that's just the update right now. This is like my favorite spot to film at. So I'm trying to change it up so you guys don't get bored. And I'm so sorry because I know my life isn't that exciting, but that's fine. I'm grateful and that's all that matters. But I will say, I feel a cold coming. Not even a cold, I just feel like my nose is so itchy. Actually, knock on wood, because yeah, my nose is so itchy and like super runny, and it's starting to be itchy as well, like my nose. My throat isn't hurting as bad. Like I have a little like the tiniest bit of sore throat, but it's mostly just my nose itchy. So I don't know if it's possibly allergies, because I do not want to get sick. Ew, I do not want to get sick. So I'm making some tea. I'm going to do some I'm going to do some of my ginger turmeric and some of this detox tea as well, because it says it's general wellness, so why not? So I'm using my little concoction, and then I'm going to add some honey and lemon, just to soothe my throat a little bit. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do.